Hi, I'm Michelle and welcome to Unicorn and Centaur. Today's video is me turning my horse Artax into a musical icon using Opawz paint pens. If you are a big fan of this channel, then you probably already know about Opawz. Opawz is a Canadian company that makes creative grooming products specifically formulated for pets. They have color shampoos, color pastes and chalks, permanent and semi-permanent dyes, as well as stuff like airbrush machines and grooming tools. They are awesome and I love them. Okay, here's the deal. Technically, I am an influencer for Opawz creative grooming products, but because my following is so small right now, I do not meet the threshold requirements for commissions. Like, I don't make enough sales. In other words, my influencer code works to get y'all a discount, but I don't make any money. I'm just not a good salesperson. I don't push things like I should. Like, I know you're supposed to like cross post on all your platforms and stuff, and I can't. I don't know why. It's just not me. However, despite my shortcomings as a YouTube influencer, about a month or so ago, Opawz reached out to me and said that despite not meeting the necessary sales requirements, they were gonna pay out what I currently had in commissions. They said they hoped it inspired me. So they sent me my commission, which was $16. And I immediately invested it back in their company. I got paint pens. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, so here is my first impression, review, and results of product use. When I ordered these, I expected something like washable markers, like Crayola, washable markers that you can get at the regular store. I've used those to decorate horses in the past, so I was expecting something with like a little ink cartridge that was liquid with a felt tip, But when they arrived, they look like twist up crayons. Okay. I was a bit worried about the texture and how it would apply. Turns out my worries were all for nothing. The texture of the pen is more like cream makeup. But they're solid enough that they didn't melt in the South Georgia heat here when I had them at the barn, which is nice. So the cap comes off. They twist up or down. You can color on yourself. Let's do swatches like they do in all the beauty guru. I'm doing swatches wrong. Don't they do them like this on their arm? This is why I'm, looks like I'm not a beauty influencer either. I am so glad they turned out not to be like ink-filled markers, because then they would only show up on a light-colored coat. This formula, being like a solid form of actual paint, actually sits on top of the coat of hair. It's completely opaque and very brightly colored. Even on dark hair. Now I'm gonna be orange for the rest of the video. I did not think this through. On longer hair, like manes and tails, it was a lot more difficult to work with. I tried. So I would use these for coats only. For manes and tails, I would stick with a dye or a hair chalk or paste. Those formulas work better being applied to longer hair. Now, of all the things I've tried on my horses, washable markers, glitter gel, finger paint, cream Halloween makeup, the paint pens are hands down my favorite. I will definitely be buying more of these when I run out. Now currently Opawz only sells them in this set, and I wish they either sold them individually or like you could buy a dozen and choose your colors. So you could like pick your color palette. That would be so cool. Can we get on that, Opawz? A set of 12 paint pens in rainbow colors will cost you $20.99 US dollars. But if you use my code UNICORN at checkout, you can get 5% off your total purchase. For this video, I got my friend Adriana to come help me do David Bowie's iconic lightning bolt makeup on my horse Artax. I call this creation Ziggy Startax. I do think the late David Bowie would approve. Also, Here's just a bunch of random pics of me and Adriana trying to get Artax to get us a good shot with both ears up, with his face forward and the lightning bolt showing, and Artax is not cooperating. Bless his heart. To be fair, he had no idea how cool he looked. Now, I know y'all probably think that David Bowie was the inspiration for this video, but that is incorrect. The inspiration for this video was American Ninja Warrior Lance Pekus. Lance Pekus is known as the Cowboy Ninja, and he is definitely an extra equestrian. Recently, he took his kids to a family fun rodeo day where he lives, I think in Idaho, where one of the traditions is to paint your horse for the show. So Lance posted this TikTok video of his kids happily drawing on these sleeping, napping, happy horses, and this got a bunch of people's panties all in a wad. He had people commenting on it, telling him that he was abusing these horses. This was horse abuse. This was horrifying to watch. These are children painting a sleeping horse. And people were freaking out. Well, having been on the receiving end of that kind of online bullying, my heart went out to him. And I realized I wanted to do this video in his honor. I don't think Lance Pekus is ever gonna watch this video, but if he does, sir, you are my favorite. And you have an open invitation to come to Georgia and ride my one-eyed horses with me. I also want to see you get up that 18-foot mega wall again because that was awesome. A special thank you to my Patreon supporters who are getting an outtake video with all of our attempts to get Artax to smile for the camera. If you're not a Patreon member and you want to see the outtakes video, there is a link in the description box that will take you to my Patreon so you can sign up for that. And whether you are a Patreon member or not, thank you for watching all the way to the end of my video. You are a rock star shining brighter than even Ziggy Stardust, and I hope you have a magical day. Opawz paint pens, Opawz paint pens, I just wrote you a theme song.